You know, when I was growing up, I used to think all the people who wear glasses were very, very smart. Now take a look at this photo and tell me why I was lying to myself all these years. Is y'all ready to talk about these dummies? Let's joust.
Come on, Blaze.
It's the beat for me.
Wah, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV back with a quick little jokes or whatever the case may be. And girl, okay, listen, Linda's. Oh, and listen, Leonard's child. Listen, we got, what's this girl? Shay Dummy. Shay Dummy probably had the top story, of course, because she's the dumbest of them all. We had a three-way dummy tie here later on in the episode that we're going to get to. And basically we found out that it was a tight race. In the Dummy Olympics, it was very tight. It was very tight. I didn't know who was going to make it out in first place because it was kind of like nose to nose. So between Shay Dummy, Amara Le Dummy, and Von Shay Dummy. What I call her? Shay Von Shay. What I call her? Dummy Von Shay. Whatever her name is. Between those three, it was win by a nose. Do you hear me? I'm talking about these heifers neck and neck like a horse race.
Getting weary, Cool Miss Ann and Chance Pearl. Tina Celesta, Chance Pearl, Cool Miss Ann.
I mean, that's literally what the entire episode looked like to me. The heifers was nose to nose. Do you hear me? Anyway, grab your things. We have some things to discuss. I can't predict how the video gonna go. So for safety purposes, if you're at work, put your earbuds in. If you're at home and I'm churn right there, put the earbuds in or something. Because if you don't want people cussing and acting a fool in front of their churn or in front of your churn, you might want to watch this later. You feel what I'm saying? If you can't hold your drink in at work, you might want to wait till you get off fat. But if you can handle it, let's roll. So boom, the episode opens up. Flo is doing rehearsal for her show. She doing the Sunfest. It's a Haitian thing is what she said. You know, they Haiti and all of that. She said, but they got the Haitian thing going on. And Claudia pulls up and they get to talking. Now, she getting a confession and says she want to take it slow because she don't want everybody to know that she's scissoring at this point. It's too early. So now they sit down. And she was just like, you know, girl, me and Marlon did the fest last year, girl, and we got booed out the stadium. I tried to go make amends with the people, and the people said, get up out of here. And here's the photo of them getting her up out of there. And I said, Flo, come on now. You got to be stronger than that. Why would you go out there if the people don't want to see you, girl? So anyway, back at the scene, Flo is telling Claudia that she's so happy because she's going to have a crossover performance into the American teams. She says she's performing with Trina, who she claims to be one of the icons. And I said, icon of what, bitch? But she said she's performing with Trina. And she said, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I want you to be there, but not as my old lady. Because I don't want my sister Jerse to find out that we scissoring. You know, not yet. Now, Claudia asked her if Gael was going to be there. And she said, yeah, she going to be there. But I need you to be on your best behavior, bitch. Don't start no shit with my sister like you did last time or whatever. Now, Claudia was like, so am I going to be there as your old lady or as your friend? You know, what's going on? You know, they got to speaking into that Haitian stuff where it was going. And I'm sitting over here saying, what these hoes done said, bitch? Because I felt like somebody got cussed out. But anyway, she said, well, no, girl, you could come as my friend because I don't want my sister to know because my sister going to tell my mama that I'm scissoring and I'm not ready to come out. Girl, ain't you like 40, bitch? Girl, tell your mama what's going on and move on with your life. Your mom lived her life. Girl, move on. And Claudia knows she don't want everybody to know you whole lady because the streets is saying, they said, I didn't say it, but Claudia, the people said, girl, you done been around the whole Miami, Haiti. They said Dominican Republic, bitch, Puerto Rico, bitch, Jamaica, the Boricua Marinas up there in New York. and everywhere else, bitch. So I don't know that. I don't think that girl wants you on her arm just yet. Give her a minute. Let her ease it on the people. You know, she don't want you coming out like that just yet. Just come out and say you her friend and move on, fat. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's move on. So now we move to the next scene. Amara La Dummy and Eliza, we don't know yet, is over there having a play date with them churn. You know, they got to get the churn out the house or whatever. And Amara was like, girl, you know, it's so hard getting these kids out of the house, girl. It's so hard. She was like, but let me tell you about what happened with my daddy, girl. So look. I had went to the DR. My daddy wasn't feeling good. We still don't know what had happened, bitch. Is your daddy sick or not? Because I'm starting to believe Ray J. But look, she said, yeah, I went over there. And then all of a sudden, I get back and basically Safari trying to tell me I was over there cheating. No, let me say how she said. I get home and Safari says that I am cheating and I went to the DR for something other than my father. And I don't think that is right. I care about my father. Why would he say something like that? So Eliza was like, bitch, girl, fuck Safari, bitch. Girl, why is you running behind some goddamn Safari, girl? Let the trash take out himself. Haven't you been through enough? When is enough enough? You know, and Amara was like, I understand what you're saying, but I'm in love. I love him. And I don't know why. I just wanted to give him a chance. I'm having so much fun with him. And I really wanted to give him a chance to be such a good person. But it turns out that he's not the person that he is. But I still love him. You don't understand. And Eliza was like, bitch, what's love got to do with it? Let that nigga go, bitch. Move on. Let the trash take out itself, bitch. Ain't you tired, ho? When are you gonna be tired? That's the question. When are you gonna be tired? And Amara was like, I understand what you're saying. And maybe I should just let it go. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, you know, but I fight with my heart all the time about this. And you're right. I probably should just let him go. Well, then the bitch get up in the confessional talking about maybe Eliza is right. Maybe I need to just move on with myself and do something better for myself because I need to do that because that's going to help me in my future with my kids and my girls, you know? Maybe I should do that. Yes, bitch. Maybe you should. Anyway, back at the table, bitch, Eliza was like, bitch, did you hear that whole Shay, ain't she supposed to be your friend? She was like, yeah. She said, well, girl, bitch, she was at the birthday party, bitch. All on the pictures, all in the photos, bitch, and I'm about to show you. So she pulled out her phone and was like, yeah, bitch, look, this supposed to be your friend? Now, look, this your partner. This ain't my partner. I just met the bitch. But look at the photos on this phone, bitch. And if this is your friend with friends like this, who in the hell need enemies? This bitch is a problem. So she showed her the photo and show as shit. It's Shay Dummy, Safari, and Fabo. Not the Fabo from D4L.
It's off. I know it's the summertime, but
yeah, not that Fabo, but this Fabo, you know. And so, you know, Amara La Dummy feels some type of way. She was like, oh, that bitch surely is on there. And she know me and Safari beefing. And Eliza was like, yeah, bitch, I'm just trying to give you the tea and tell you what's going on behind your back, bitch. I'm just telling you, this supposed to be your friend? Is this your friend, bitch? Could never. And she hopped in a confessional, was like, you know, I don't really know Shay Dummy like that. She said, I just met her and she seemed like she cool. But you got to watch that bitch. That's not the type of bitch you leave alone, you know. So back at the carpet, Eliza was like, girl, you know, to say that's your friend and she know you and Von Shay not really seeing eye to eye, I think it's weird that she really hanging with this girl, don't you think? And, you know, she was like, you know, if me and my friends have a op, we ain't hanging with the op, bitch. If you a op on my part, my friend ain't fucking with you. And that's just that. So Amara La Dummy's response is, yeah, you may be right. Because, you know, I've known Shay for years. I've only known Von Shay for a few months. And the fact that she's over there hanging around her, that tells me a lot. And, you know, I don't understand what's going on. So, and it makes me wonder if they're over there talking behind my back. Like, I don't know. What do you think? And Eliza said, is they talking behind your back? Bitch, is a whale coochie rubber? Hell yeah, they talking behind your back, bitch. Speaking of, girls, so you know the blogs be talking, bitch. And they said that Shay Dummy was with somebody else's fiance, bitch. She said it's all over the blogs, bitch. Everybody talking about it. And that Tesla ain't hers. And that the girl said that when she catch up with Shay, she gonna mollywop her, you know. So now they put up my homegirl, Tasha K. Don't know her in in real life, but on my blog, she's my mentor without being my mentor. And Tasha K was the one who broke the story. I also did a video on it. Y'all go check that out. Now, Eliza get in her confessional and was like, listen, girl, I know girls like this, girl. Let me tell you something. That's a miserable bitch. And one thing about a miserable bitch, you don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? She was like, now look, Amara, do you think that this is all going on with the Tesla and all of that? Do you think this is all real? And Amara was like, well, I don't think so. I don't think that she would have a baby by a man that she's really not with. And as it pertains to the Tesla, I mean, she's still driving it, so I'm not sure what's going on. And I'm sitting here going, oh, bitch, you was a simple Simon hole, Amara. But Amara says she don't want to get involved in all of that. Girl, you always running from the mess, which is smart. I ain't gonna lie. Let's move on. So now moving on, Von Shay and Shay Dummy, well, Dummy Von Shay and Shay Dummy decides to meet up to talk about some things or whatever. So Shay Dummy was like, Dummy Von Shay, what happened down there at the poker night? How did we go left? What had happened? Von Shay said, you know, it shouldn't have went that left, but I felt like she was playing in my face. So it did go that left, you know, and I didn't want it to, but that's what had happened. And then Shay Dummy was like, but you know, I really feel like, you know, y'all went too far to the left. It wasn't even that deep. And, you know, Von Shay was like, I can admit that I did do too much a little bit or whatever. She was like, but I got a lot going on with gunplay. And between him, my baby, graduation, and all of that, I just feel like Amara hasn't been there for me. And as a so-called friend, she should be there for me. And she's not there. And that's the problem we having. Shay Dummy was like, well, all right, girl, let's do this. I'll set up a meeting so y'all could talk, you know, and y'all can hash things out because I want y'all to get back on the good foot. You got to get y'all, or we got to get y'all back together, girl. We need y'all back cool. And so Von Shay was like, all right, girl, I'm open to talking or whatever, but in other news, bitch, now I ain't want to bring this up, but the producer told me, bitch, they said that that lady came out from Milwaukee and said she gonna drag you, bitch, when she see you because you got her nigga. And that's her call and her nigga, bitch. What's going on? Let's talk about it. Since we over here having meetings and shit, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And Shay didn't like that. Shay was like, first of all, I don't know what you're trying to do, girl, but that's what we not going to do. At the end of the day, we're not going to do this. I'm not talking about this. Producers, come get your bitch because we not about to do this. And I'm sitting here saying, well, why not, Shay Dummy? Why not? And so she get in the confessional and the producer was like, do you want to talk about the accusations, girl? You could get, you know, have an opportunity to get some things off your chest. And she said, no. I don't want to talk about it. As a matter of fact, I don't know what all y'all about to lose or use here anyway. So for that, I'm not giving it no shine. It's some old dusty broad who want my nigga and she lying, and that's just that. And I'm not about to talk about it. I don't want to have nothing to say. And I'm sitting here saying, you dumb ass bitch. So the girl done went on Tasha K's channel and dragged you for filth. But now you get an opportunity to clear some things up if you believe what you believe is true. And now you up here with nothing to say, you big dummy. Girl, you can't make this shit up. And then you got the nerve to make these faces in these confessionals as if everybody else is slow and you not. Girl, it's giving where is your helmet. You bitches are weird. Do you hear me? All that for the sake of having a nigga? Girl, the producer came over there and Shay told that man, look, they setting you up for the kill. They throwing you in the lion's den. I done already told these folks I'm not talking about it, but here you go with the bullshit. She said, you know what? I'm not about to do this. See, I done told y'all I don't want to talk about it. Y'all sitting over here, sending people over here to say shit. She was like, girl, I'm out of here. She said, Von Shay, Dummy Von Shay, ain't got nothing to do with you personally, but this clear man in my ear is really blowing me. So the producer in the confessional was like, you really don't want to get your side out? And she was like, no, I don't have nothing to say. I'm done. So she ends up packing her things. She said, where's her Uber? And I'm saying, bitch, where is the Tesla? What you mean, where's your Uber? Where's the Tesla? She ended up leaving, girl, because she said she tired and through of them asking her about her business. Bitch, you are on a reality show. We need to know what happened. Get off of here. So now we move to the next scene. Trick is cooking again. And listen, he's the only one utilizing this platform to its fullest potential for that restaurant. But anyway, he get in the confessional and say he let the twins move in, but it went left because basically they outside running the streets. He said, and then he got a call from his producer that he set up some studio session and they didn't even show up. You know, he was like, you know, at the end of the day, they didn't show up like they don't show up with their thousands of boyfriends. Now, on the outside, the twins are taking the walk of shame. Oh, how familiar that is and was. Remember them days? Sure did. You know, when your shoes in your hand and you trying to get inside, you know what I'm saying? I know that walk of shame. I know it. I know it when I see it. I done it a few times. You know, don't ask me how many, mind your business. But anyway, the young hoes is walking into the house trying to get in. They don't really have a key or something, so somebody had to let them in. So they get in, and Trick's waiting up like an old ass mom waiting for his teenage kids. And he said, hey ladies, how was the studio session? Pull your dress down, you nasty thought whore. And then she said, studio session? What studio session? We ain't had no studio session. Now, both of them is perplexed. And, you know, because they've been out drinking and smoking all night. And Trick was like, you got to take this seriously. You can't just be out thought until 5 in the morning till the sun come up and then you ain't ready to work. Now, the girls feel like we was networking, first of all. We was networking, and we need that, and that is very important that we network. Girl, y'all wasn't networking. Y'all was finding some penises to hop on. I know it. I used to be out there like that. I know how that go. So anyway, Trick is upset. Trick was like, you know what? Y'all don't understand the opportunity I'm giving y'all. I'm giving y'all an opportunity that thousands of other people would love to have, and y'all taking this shit for granted. He said, you know how bad it looked that I set up a studio session for y'all, and y'all didn't show up? Your name's getting tarnished in the game, bitches. He said, now this is what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna bite the hand that feeds you and it's gonna bite your back. Now they feel like they doing the right thing. They was like, well, Trick, Uncle Trick, we was trying to network and do our thing. And you know what Trick said? You know what, bitches? If you hoes feel like you're doing the right thing, I got one better for you. Let them niggas pay for your studio time. Let them niggas pay for everything. And then you come back to me and let me know how that works out. Because see, what you not about to do is play on me. This ain't no making a band ass shit. He said, now, if you don't listen to me, this is what's gonna happen. He said, y'all gonna end up doing fraud, selling dope, selling coochie, or y'all gonna come back to me and I'm gonna have to guide you bitches. Now, what is it gonna be? And I guess they say they're gonna get themselves together. Girl, look at them looking like aluminum furls. Get them off of here. So now moving to the next scene, we have the exhausted Sukihana. Says she was over there in London telling the old clear people she wanted her coochie stretched and she was being classy. But anyway, she back in Miami and she goes meet up with Trina, the saddest bitch. She go meet up with Trina and Trina said, I'm here, but I'm tired. Because I got the Queen's Project and all of this other stuff. Trina, you look tired. Go lay down. You really do. You really do. So anyway, as Trina is talking to Suki, Suki gets a phone call from her friend. She said, girl, let me go get my friend from outside. I got to go get my friend. So Suki walks away, go get her friend. And the friend turns out to be no other than Zoe. I forget her last name, but Zoe. Zoe and Suki been friends for a long time. Zoe said, you know, she really felt some type of way because they kicked her off the Queens Don't Compete project, but she ain't doing no tripping. She said she gonna make her own seat at her own table. Fuck the Queens Don't Compete. I said sound about right, you know. But anyway, Suki was like, y'all don't know, but me and Zoe been friends for a long time. Zoe used to do my hair way back in the Gap, girl. We been friends. And when they showed the throwback, I said, oh, they sure was. They sure was. So Zoe been on the scene, you know. Now, Zoe is talking to Suki, and basically she was telling her about how happy she is that she's supporting her. She said, because, you know, the other bitches didn't support me, you know, and you did a collab with me last year, and I want to put that on my album. So Suki was like, well, bitch, when is the video, bitch? I'm trying to be in the video. And Zoe was like, oh my God, I'm so happy that you really want to be a part of this. Thank you so much. She was like, I need you, friend. I need an artist of your caliber. And let me just say this. I did appreciate the fact that Suki was telling her, girl, I'm not like them bitches. I'm going to be your friend. I'm your friend for real. And so, you know, Lord have mercy, Zoe is very excited about that. So now she gets to talking to Suki about how she feel, and she was like, girl, you know, they kicked me off the Queens Don't Compete because I got into it with Joy, old crazy ass. She said, and you know, I felt some type of way about it. You know, I didn't like that. And Suki was like, girl, well, you need to go in there and get it off your chest. Because see, one thing about me, you ain't got to worry about me. I'm not them bitches. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. And I feel like you need to say something to these hoes. Don't let these hoes punk you, you know. And they showed the flashback of, what's her name? Wendy Williams. I forgot her name, with the wig pulled up on her forehead, saying that basically she can't participate in the project. And Suki was like, girl, look, let me tell you what you need to do. Go in there and say what you got to say. Because, see, I'm not them bitches. You ain't got to worry about my support. I'm going to always support. And so they get to walking into the club, and they going to see and talk to Trina. So now Zoe sees Trina, and they greet each other. And Trina said, hey, this is my first time meeting you. And Zoe was like, no, it's not, bitch. You need to stop with all of that. Now, Slinky Neck gets into the confessional to tell us that, you know, she don't know what's going on with Zoe, but whatever it is, Zoe need to go ahead on and let that hurt go. She done with it, you know. So now they sit down and had a conversation. Zoe was like, first of all, I want to let you know you a legend. Ew. She said, you know, and at the end of the day, I wanted to explain my mean girl comments. My mean girl comments wasn't towards you. It was toward Joy, because I was just playing. She was like, I really wanted to get to know you and work with you. Like, it wasn't like that. And Trina said, well, you know, first and foremost, you know, I don't know everybody, but ultimately I could deal with who I want to deal with. I don't have to deal with everybody. And Zoe was like, but your name hold weight though, Trina. You don't understand. I need you to help me get my career off the ground. It was like, now I got kicked off the project, you know, and it really wasn't about you. It was all about Joy. And I don't understand why I got kicked off the project. Now, Trina, well, let's call her what she is. Slinky Neck decides to act like she was obtuse and oblivious to what had happened. And she tells Zoe, she was like, well, girl, I don't know what's going on, but I'll talk to her. But ultimately, I don't make that decision. Wendy Williams do. And so Slinky Neck jump in the confessional to tell us that. And I'm saying, hop out of here, bitch. And then she gets back to the doggone thing and said, well, look, I'll talk to a girl and see what's going on and see if we could get you back on the project. Now, she said, I don't decide. It's up to her, but I'll see what she says. And Zoe was like, oh, my God, I appreciate you more than you know, because you are the queen of Miami. And Slinky Neck was like, girl, stop. You don't have to flatter me like that. And please don't. Slinky Neck ain't the queen of shit. So they get to hugging it out or whatever. And I don't like this, because I feel like this is disingenuous. I don't like it. Talking about it's giving all hell Trina. He meant to say all Trina can go to hell. Get off of here, both of y'all. Now, moving on, Trick is bringing the girls to a meeting with a well-known manager. Now, they looking around like, this don't look like no well-known manager. This look like the restaurant you own, nigga. So they get inside, and he's bringing them up in there because he said it's time that they learn what hard work looks like. These hoes don't know nothing about that. So now he was like, oh, yeah, this is where y'all at. And it was like, why are we here? What we doing here? And he said, y'all about to meet my friend Shirai. Shirai gonna be y'all manager. Shirai comes out the back and introduce himself. Now, Trick said he don't play. He one of them people you can't pull the wool over his eyes. He was like, well, how y'all doing, bitches? Do y'all need aprons or something? And they say aprons. He said, well, yeah, bitch, this ain't the strip club. This is a restaurant. What are you saying? And they was like, huh? And Trick was like, girl, yes, y'all are staying here and learning how to work. Now, I'm tired of playing with y'all. Now, Shirai was like, I'm confused as to what y'all confused about. He said, Trick told me y'all want to work. Why is I'm getting all of this pushback? This don't make no sense. Now, the twins hop in the confessional and was like, now, I know good and well Trick did not tell this man that we was trying to work at no doggone fried chicken place down there in the hood. That is not what we signed up for when we came down here. We didn't come here for all of that. So, Trick was like, listen, y'all hoes got to learn how to have some work ethic, because y'all don't have none. Everything been given to y'all. Y'all gonna fry some chicken today, bitches. Put your aprons on, hoes. And so they was like, well, Trick, You really about to leave us here? Because Trick going to the studio. Trick said, sure is. He said, bitch, I got to go make it right with them people who time y'all wasted and my money. So now Sherrod was like, go ahead, Trick. I got these hoes. I'll handle them too myself. Go ahead on, enjoy yourself at the doggone place. Now the twins is over there with the nervous laugh because they don't know what exactly they done got themselves into. But whatever it is, it's going to require them to roll up their stripper sleeves, you know, and they weren't prepared to do that. If you look at their outfits, you can tell. So he give them jobs and one of them got to clean the toilet, and I ain't gonna lie. That irked and icked the hell out of me. That girl said, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. And I'm with the girl. I can't do it either. I'm with her. She said, I can't put my face in the toilet. That ain't something I do. And I'm sitting here saying, sound about right, because I have the same issue. And I got toilets at my house. He said, well, who clean y'all toilets at home? And girl, they said the maids. And I said, oh, I forgot. In 2023, everybody got a maid, bitch. Back in the day, you used to have to be rich to get a maid. But now that Maria is charging $5 an hour, these bitches is made it up. Get them off of here. Now, it's the day of the meeting that Shay set up for the girls, and the producer is still trying to get the tease. They say, girl, do you not want to tell your side of the story? Like, is what they saying in the blogs true? And she's sitting up there with that dummy look saying she don't want to talk about it. Now, on the flip side, Von Shay arrives and gives her a hug, and we find out through Von Shay that Von Shay is over there to get some relief, she said. She said because she's been having a lot going on with her husband, Gunplay. She said he's been drinking out of control. She's stressed out. She said, and Shay know all about it, so that's why Shay got her out here. She said, but Shay also want her to make up with Amara LaDummy, but she really needed to get out the house because Gunplay was probably back there breaking more TVs. They talk about the poker game again, and Von Shay feels like Amara LaDummy is always playing the victim. She said, every time you turn around with Amara, it's my girls, my girls, my girls, my girls. And I'm sitting here going, that wasn't a cute face, Von Shay, but it was a cute little dig or whatever. Now, outside, Amara invited Eliza to come meet up with her to go see what Von Shay talking about, and she unretired the afro. Yes, it is back. It is back, people. Now, she get in the confessional, was like, you know, I really don't have no interest in being cool with this bitch. I barely knew her anyway, so I don't understand the big deal. She was like, but you know, I guess I'm gonna come and sit and see what the girl got to say, because I really don't care about the girl. She said, I only brought Eliza with me in case the bitch won't jump me or something like that. I needed backup. Now, Eliza jumped in her confessional and was like, oh, I know a bitch like this. See that whole Von Shay? That whole miserable, and she just like Miami Tip. Miserable bitches like that always got some drama with them. Watch them, bitch. So they walked into the restaurant, and Von Shay already looking like she really don't want to be there. And it's just like, well, why not go home and watch your man break TVs? Why are you here, Ike? Like, I'm pretty sure there are more pressing things for you to be doing, such as saving your walls from the TVs and saving the TVs from your nigga. You know, that's just me. That's what I was thinking. So they sit down, and Amara and her afro say, you know, I don't understand where we went left. Like, we were sitting there talking, and then all of a sudden everything goes left, and I don't understand how did we get here. I mean, I know you, but I don't really know you. I don't understand how we get here. Well, Shay responds and was like, bitch, you don't know how we got here. She was like, bitch, you act like you don't know me. That's the problem. That's how we got here. You was acting funny because you had your little friend up in there. Like, me and you ain't friends. You ain't checked on me or nothing. And Amara was like, Mira. I know you, but I don't really know you that well. Like, we hung out a couple times, or, you know, maybe a couple months, but you're making so much of this that this doesn't have to be. Like, what are you talking about? And then Von Shay was like, hold up, bitch. That's what you not about to do, is downplay our friendship, bitch. I done been all at your house and everything. Now you want to get in front of these people and act like we not friends, bitch. Now you a new bitch. See, that's why I wanted to drag your ass last time. And Amara was like, Mira. I said that we know each other, and you coming to my house has nothing to do with it, but you're not my real friend. I've only known you for a couple months, maybe like 5, but I don't really know you that much. Like, what do you want from me? Like, what's going on? And then Von Shay was like, bitch, You know what you're doing, ho. And you're playing in my face. And see, this will be making me wanting to throw a drink on you, bitch. I want to take this liquor and throw it at you, but I'd rather drink it. And you lucky I don't throw it on you, bitch, because you deserve it. And I'm sitting here saying, oh, that's not how she threw the drink on stuff. All right. And she said, and you see this bitch right here? You is trying to cape in front of this bitch. But see, you're going to get drugged up out of here. Stop playing in my face, Amara. You know what the hell going on. And I'm sitting here saying, well, damn, was y'all scissoring or something? Why you so pressed, Von Shay? What is going on? This don't make no sense now. So in response, Amara was like, well, don't throw a drink on me. I did not throw a drink on you. And honestly, you've had enough for both of us. So please don't throw a drink on me. And I'm saying, well, oh, is Von Shay drunk? Is that what you saying, Amara? Now, Von Shay said, bitch, don't test me. I will throw this drink on you, bitch. Stop acting crazy. Because, see, that's the problem I have with you. You's a fake-ass bitch. And I don't like no fake-ass hoes in my circle. And I'm sitting here saying, well, girl, she's trying to get out the circle. Open it up and let her out, bitch. So going left, I don't know where this came from. But Von Shay just bust out, you act like you could beat my ass. And you can't. And that's the problem I have with you, bitch. Because you talking all that rah-rah like you could beat my ass. Amara was puzzled. Like,
Who had been saying that?
Amara was like, I'm just saying I have a lot to lose and I don't want to lose what I have going back and forth with a scrappy dude like you. But this didn't take well for Von Shay, so she jumps up and throw a drink in Amara La Dummy's face. And I said, oh, Karma don't play, girl. Karma don't play, girl. Then you just throw one in Safari's face. Well, anyway, in my opinion, this is just me, after the drink was thrown, I felt a level of calm come over the table. You know, the fact that Amara just sat there for a minute and Eliza is over there hollering, we could be ladies, we could be ladies. I said, ain't no way. Ain't no way Amara this type of bitch. And sure as shit, she ain't, because she jumped up and threw the whole plate at this whole head. As she should. She did. She did throw that at Von Shay. And my thing with Von Shay is Von Shay. Girl, you got displaced anger, bitch. So now they get to going back and forth, getting into it, girl. Mara get the hollering. I didn't know a person with a PhD would act this way. You acting like an animal. She said, at this point, you need to go figure out something else to do with your life because the PhD ain't PhDing. And then, what's this girl named Von Shay and her new teats? You know, Love and Hip Hop give everybody new teats. So Von Shay got her new teats. And Von Shay and her new teeth was like, come on, bitch. Come on, come fight, bitch. I want to swing. I want to throw these hands. Cause see, you pussy. And Amara was like, I ain't pussy, bitch. If I'm pussy, bitch, I'll show you pussy. Like, what are you talking about, girl? You stop playing on my head, girl. Cause see, you lucky these people holding me back. I'm only not on your head because these people is holding me back, bitch. That's the only thing. Now, Shay Dummy jumped in the confessional and said this was a failed attempt. And I said, jump out of the confessional, you dumbass broad. I could have told you that, bitch. Get out of here. Now, back at the fight, Amara and this girl is going back and forth. And Amara was like, bitch, I got too much to lose. I got more shit to lose than you. I'm not going to go back and forth with no nothing ass bitch like you. All you got is a piece of paper that said you got a PhD to your name, bitch. You's a broke hoe. And Von Shay said, no, bitch, I'm married. I'm happy. I got a PhD. I got a husband. You could never be coming for me, bitch, because I have a husband and a marriage and a man. And I said, get you and your teeth up here, you dumbass bitch. Get up here. Now you see, you bitch. This is what I be talking about. Is this the goal? I'm asking all the women out here, tap in. Is this the goal? Is this why you bitches is running down to the altar in your white dress? Just so when you get into it with a bitch, you can turn around and say, but I got a husband. I got a husband. Even if the nigga knocking every TV off the wall, even the walls off the TVs, bitch. Is this the goal? Dummy Von Shay, bitch. You tried it, ho. You tried to get up here and pass off that so-called marriage you got. Whole time you running a rehab facility at your crib. You tried to pass that off as a badge of honor. Oh, yeah, because I got a husband. I got a man. I got a man. My man, my man, my man.
I don't play like that. Santana always, oh, my man, my man, my man, my man. Bitch, your man left you for dead, ho.
You see, I'm starting to believe that's what's going on. That's why you hoes is running to the divorce court by the white man in the black robe faster than you run into the altar, bitch. You hoes just want to have the so-called status of saying you got a husband, but bitch, you hoes is living in misery in your own homes. Von Shea, bitch, you got to be the smartest, dumbest nigga Martin Luther King died for. You have to be. There's no other way I can frame this shit. Girl, go lay down. Do not tell nobody else you have a husband when your husband has a restraining order from the TVs. Don't tell nobody else you got a husband, okay? Now, they say y'all separated or divorcing and all of that. I don't know. But do not in your however long many years you've been on this earth and moving forward, do not use that as a badge of honor, especially when you said the nigga's skin is yellow and his nose is red like Rudolph, bitch. Girl, get off of here, Von Shea. So anyway, back at the fight, Amara was saying, girl, stop the cap. You and your man, you are not happy, bitch. She said, you are not happy. You could tell that to a bitch who don't know because I know, you know. And Von Shea decides to go low to the gutter and say, bitch, didn't you get pregnant by your nigga best friend and ain't your coochie the graveyard? I said, oh Lord, girl, they would have had to jump over me, girl, because I'd have had to kill the bitch after she said something like that. Amara, have you had a multiple Krishan Rock moments when it comes to pregnancy? Girl, look at Amara. Amara couldn't even say nothing. Look at her. She said, now this bitch done hit below the belt, bitch. I got to go. So she decided that it was best she leave. And you know, Amara, la dummy, exited stage left. Now I got to give this to Amara. She's a bad bitch. Amara a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? But Amara, she left you. She made you leave the stadium after that, fat. And I'm wondering, is there any validity to what she said? Is your coochie a graveyard? Inquiring minds want to know. Amara, get back to us and let us know. Let's move on. Now, moving on to the next scene, we got Flo getting ready for her performance. She said she been bucking this stuff up all week. She want to redeem herself from last time after they booed her. But before we get into this, I wanted to put this photo up here. And this is a sidebar. Now, you know, they say two mountains may never meet, but two people will. That's the old saying. But they never told me the eyebrows and her edges would meet like the people, girl. What is going on? Why are y'all doing this with these lace fronts, Flo? So ask the lady to move your edges back just a tad bit because they are literally humping on your eyebrows. I don't like this. And the edges are too thick, bitch. Girl, look at the side edge. Girl, y'all can't make this shit up. Is this the thing? If I ever seen this in person, I don't think I would be able, I'm sorry, to stop staring at it. Flo, tell the lady to pick your edges up, fat. Tell her pick them up because they put them too close. But anyway, Claudia is there and Claudia is there to support. And she was like, well, girl, have you heard from all the dancers and all that? Because they got a lot of traffic. And she said basically, oh, well, no, she said, but at the end of the day, I feel like I'm nervous because everybody's stuck in traffic. I haven't heard from Trina and, you know, I don't know what's going on. Now, as this is happening, the sister Jerse walk up. This is Jerse. Jerse walks up. This the girl. This the sister she don't want to know that she's scissoring yet because she said this sister gonna go tell her mama. So she need to keep that under wraps. And I say, oh, Jerse look like she gonna go tell her mama. So now, they still getting their makeup done and out of the peripheral of Claudia's eyes, she see Gael walking up and she don't want that smoke. She say, oh, look at this bitch. Here she come, you know. So then she said, you know what, girl? I think something just came up. Let me get up. Because look at Gael walking in like she ready to fight. Knucking and bucking and ready to fight. But Claudia was like, girl, let me get up because I don't want to fight your sister, bitch. Let me get up and get up out of here, you know. And so all of a sudden, Flo looks to her left and it's Gael saying, well, hey, sis. Well, bitch, I got a question. Have you told Jerse that you is carpet munching and scissoring yet, or is that still a secret, bitch? What's going on? And Flo was like, no, bitch, I ain't tell her yet, bitch, but I don't need you coming down here saying nothing, bitch. I need you to mind your goddamn business. I have a performance, bitch. I don't want no trouble and no smoke, and here you come with your messy ass. Stop doing that, bitch. It's on the low. What I need you to do is be quiet, bitch. Don't come over here with that messy ass shit. Now, I know you don't like Claudia, and that's fine, but you need need to stop with all of that. And then, what's her name? Oh, Gael was like, well, bitch, she is your trash, bitch. I'm just trying to see if you took the trash out yet, ho. I'm trying to help you, bitch. And you know, at the end of the day, no, I ain't told Jers, and I ain't gonna say nothing to Jers. But if I gotta tell Jers, got to know, I'ma tell her. She was like, but that's your trash, bitch. I'm just trying to see when the trash man passed, you know. And what's her name? Flo was like, bitch, see, you messy. I wish you never knew, bitch. I wish you never knew. And Gael was like, well, girl, I ain't gonna tell nobody, bitch. I'll keep it a secret from Jers for now. But when mama find out, she gonna go upside your edges, bitch. So I'm just telling you right now, you know. And what's her name? Flo was like, bitch, see, that's why, ooh, girl, you the last one I wanted to know what I'm doing, girl. Oh, bitch, just shut up. Be quiet, bitch. If you're gonna be here, shut up, okay? And Gael was like, all right, bitch, all right. Let's move on. So now Shay is cleaning up her apartment before the Section 8 people come to inspect it so that she can move out of the apartment onto the bigger house. She said she moving in with her nigga, and she said it's very exciting. She said now it should be exciting to her, but it's a lot of drama around it, you know, and she don't understand what's going on. Yeah, you understand, bitch. You understand. She said everybody's relationship come with baggage, but see, his baggage just kind of lingers on. Get Tasha K up here. Yeah, Tasha K is the baggage that keeps on bagging. Shout out to Tasha K, bitch, because we here for the teas. So anyway, she was like, you know, at the end of the day, everybody trying to distract me from my nigga. Some random bitch want to sit up here and say she's engaged to my nigga, but I know that's not true. So I'm not going to let that get to me. I just need to confront Fable, you know, and I'm sitting here saying, girl. So she sits him in the kitchen and say, Fable, I have to ask you a couple of questions, Fable. She said, now look, the blogs is blogging, bitch. They is running around here saying that you is engaged on social media. Is you engaged? And this nigga get the scratch in his head like he got dandruff, right? You know, that's what a nigga do when they don't want to tell the truth. And he was like, huh? Why would you ask me something crazy like that? Girl, what is you talking about? Come on now. And this how you know when a nigga lying. Then he start laughing. He put his head down. Yeah. That's when a nigga rather laugh than tell the truth. So he said, you know, people be putting smut on my name. Those are all lies. You know what I'm saying? Well, then she goes on to say, well, what about what she said about my baby? And Tasha K had reported that the girl had said that he told her to get an abortion when she found out she was pregnant. Yes, he did. That's what they said. I didn't say it. But they said that when she told him she was pregnant, he told her to get an abortion. But as it pertains to the engagement thing, he was like, so babe, tell me why not only is this all lies, this girl went and brought her own ring. And I'm saying, nigga, what? What you mean bought her own ring? And he was like, yeah, she bought her own ring or whatever and going around telling people I'm engaged. And so Shay Dummy was like, oh, so you saying this girl is going around telling people y'all engaged and y'all really not engaged? And I'm saying, bitch, what are you talking about? So then she was like, oh yeah, are y'all really getting married? And he was like, see, that's the problem. You worry about social media. Bitch, what? I was taken aback just like this. You know why? Not because he lying, but because you stupid enough to take the bullshit, Shay Dummy. That's why I was taken aback like this, you know. Well, anyway, she goes on to ask him about the Tesla. She said, now the girls on the blogs are saying the Tesla is hers. And he said, well, why she ain't come get it yet? If it's her Tesla, why she ain't come get it? And I'm saying, tell that girl, come get your car, bitch. They playing in your face. Now, the producer had asked the girl, was your nigga in Milwaukee 2 weeks ago? Because that's what the blogs is saying. And she said, hell no. And I'm saying, bitch, you don't know where he was. Anyway, so back at the doggone counter, she said, you know, at the end of the day, she wants to move on with her life. And what's his name said, see, that's your problem, Fable. Fable said, that's your problem. You paying attention to social media. You need to stop with all of that. And she said, I get it. I'ma stop paying attention to social media. But Fable was like, that girl is delusional. I'm not with that girl. She crazy. And I say, that's what niggas say all the time when they lying, girl. That's the first go-to. And Shay Dummy said, but you know what? You deal with what you got to deal with because you my man. I'm going to stick beside you. And that's just that. You know, she said, everybody against my relationship, but they need to mind their own business. I'm going to stick with my nigga. And I said, uh-huh. Now, meanwhile, outside, here comes her brother MJ with his duck ass talking about he coming to confront this nigga. Man, you ain't gonna do nothing at this point. If y'all ain't come to fisticuffs by now, y'all ain't gonna blow. Y'all ain't gonna throw no hands, you know. And he got in the confessional and said he disrespecting my mama, my little niece, and my sister stupid, so I gotta go say something. So he walks up to him and was like, what's up, Fabo? What's going on? And Fabo was like, man, what's up? And he was like, look, I'm over here to check you, bro. You disrespecting everybody in my family. You making my sister look like a fool. And I said, that don't take a lot. And then he said, you know, at the end of the day, I need you to fall back on being disrespectful to my family, bro. That's my mama. That's my queen. I don't appreciate the shit you doing to my mama, you know. And Fabo was like, nigga, first of all, is you gonna help me move these boxes? If you ain't gonna help me move these boxes, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Why are you here if you not here to help me move? Now, MJ said, I'm not here to help you move. I'm here to confront you. You know, when you got to make an announcement that that's why you here, then that means the confronting ain't going the way you thought it was going to go. You know what I'm saying? But he said, at the end of the day, you over here disrespecting everybody, and I'm here to talk to you about it. And Fabo was like, I ain't doing no talking to you, my nigga. If you ain't helping me move these boxes, we ain't really got nothing to talk about. Like, what? Why? Go, get from around here, bro. And so they get the security getting in between them. Fabo said he ain't with the talking, but Fabo, we ain't seen you throw a punch neither. Can we talk? But anyway, they got the security in the middle of them, and all of a sudden, I guess Shay heard the commotion inside, and she comes outside blind, dumb, and stupid, trying to figure out what's going on. Now, she goes to the side of her brother to tell him he need to leave. She was like, you doing too much, and she's trying to hold him back. Now, when she gets over to the side, she was like, why are you coming around here with this? I don't need this right now. You are stressing me out. I'm trying to be with my man, and you over here confronting him. Get out of here. You get on my nerves. So you mean to tell me this bitch would rather go off on her brother, trying to protect her honor, than to go off on the nigga who's over there dishonoring you on a daily basis? Shay, you look so dumb. Girl, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. You would rather go off on your blood. You hear me? Go off on your brother who's there for you. Tell him to get out of there. All because you rather be up under that nigga who ain't gonna be there tomorrow. Ooh, child. Now I understand why people did people after they picked their relationship over them. I understand it. I understand why people say you can't come back. So you gonna go off on the boy, tell him he got all them clothes on and he hiding all of this and he need to get from in front your door because you don't need this. He embarrassing you and you need to leave. And he said, man, that whole head gone. Now she walking off cussing and fussing, talking about she'll deal with whoever disrespect her mama on her own. She don't need nobody helping her. Of course you don't, you big dummy. Get off of here. So now we move to the next scene. Claudia, Gael, and her scissor partner is on the way to the venue. They trying to get there before things get too hectic, but traffic is super bad. Now this is where we find out the dancers ain't even left yet. They say they leaving out. It's on a one-way street to get in and out of this place. And I'm sitting here saying, girl, where is this at in the hood? So they call and check on the dancers. The dancers ain't ready, but they say they're on the way. She hadn't heard nothing from Trina. And her sister Gael and Claudia is worried. Because Claudia was like, girl, you going to be all right, but where in the hell is your people? Now, her sister Gael was like, she feels some type of way because if Trina not answering the phone, why would she do that to her sister? She was like, at the end of the day, you knew where you needed to be and you not here. You know, she's scared for her sister. Girl, what's her name? Flo is really scared because she says she need the dancers for her song to actually pop. And that tells me you not as talented as you think you is. Because see, when you get that bounce beat, you got to have the dance. Now, she get in there to her dressing room and she's nervous as hell because ain't nobody there, basically. Nobody's there. Trina was supposed to be there. She's still not answering the phone. Claudia's trying to basically sweeten it up, but then here comes Marlon. Now, Claudia don't like Marlon. Marlon claims he's there to support. But in my mind, I'm saying, Negro, please. You is just there to mind that girl business. You want to see what her money is on the back end. That's what I think, at least. I could be wrong. But Claudia don't like that he's there. Because Claudia said basically when he come there, what's her name? Flo begins to become stupid. And she didn't like that about Flo. So now the people come in the trailer and said 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. And she was like, how? I don't have Trina. I don't have no dancers. Can they skip me? And the people said, girl, if you don't come now, your ass ain't going, you're gonna miss your spot. So now she's forced to perform and she's super nervous and she's like, I really have to go up on this stage by myself. Yes, ain't you the artist? What are we living in? See, that's what happens when you get TikTok artists and Facebook artists and all of that. So now she's walking outside with her manager. The manager was like, girl, it's gonna be cool. We gonna improvise. See, me, if it was me, I would improvise by having some girls come up on the stage and twerk. That's just me, since your dancers ain't there and them hoes will be fired. That's another thing. But she's nervous. She said, because she she don't want to get booed like the last time. And I said, you know what? If your confidence is where it's at, you're probably going to get booed, fat. And you know, I get it. See, when y'all use these New Orleans bounce beats, you got to have all your ducks in a row. You are not Big Frida, bitch. Now look at you. And that was the end of the episode. I don't know how she did. We'll find out next week. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all platforms, including my backup page, and I'll see y'all hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.